In the annals of ethical philosophy, a transformative wave emerged with the birth of utilitarianism, a doctrine that would redefine the landscape of moral thought. At the heart of this movement stood Jeremy Bentham, a thinker whose radical ideas would challenge the very foundations of traditional ethics. Bentham, born into a world where moral philosophy was often bound by rigid doctrines, proposed a simple yet revolutionary principle: the principle of utility. This principle asserts that the moral worth of an action is determined not by its adherence to rules or virtues, but by its contribution to the overall happiness or well-being of the greatest number of people. It was a time of great change. The Enlightenment had ushered in an era of reason and scientific inquiry, and Bentham's utilitarianism resonated with the spirit of progress. His ideas were a clarion call to evaluate the consequences of our actions through the lens of their utility, to measure right and wrong by the yardstick of happiness and suffering. As we delve deeper into the origins of utilitarianism, we uncover a philosophy that sought to democratize ethics, to make the pursuit of the common good the noblest aim of humanity. Bentham's legacy is a testament to the enduring quest for a rational and compassionate society. As the narrative unfolds, we turn our gaze to John Stuart Mill, a philosopher of acute intellect, who would refine and expand upon Benthamian utilitarianism. Mill, inheriting the utilitarian mantle, perceived the nuances that Bentham's blunt calculus of pleasure had overlooked. He introduced a profound distinction, one that would elevate the discourse of utility: the separation of pleasures into higher and lower realms. Mill argued that the quality of happiness matters, that the joys of the mind are of a superior kind, far outweighing the fleeting pleasures of the body. In his vision, a moment of intellectual rapture or moral inspiration was worth more than a surfeit of base gratifications. This discernment was Mill's answer to critics, who derided utilitarianism as a doctrine fit only for swine, for those incapable of appreciating the finer aspects of human existence. Moreover, Mill wove the threads of individual rights and justice into the utilitarian tapestry. He contended that a society's well-being is inextricably linked to the respect for personal liberties and the equitable treatment of its members. Thus, Mill's philosophical endeavor was not merely to quantify happiness, but to dignify it, ensuring that utilitarianism accounted for the full spectrum of human experience. As we venture beyond the theoretical underpinnings of utilitarianism, we find ourselves amidst the bustling intersections of daily life, where the principles of Bentham and Mill are not mere abstractions, but living guides to action. In the realm of policymaking, the utilitarian ethos serves as a beacon, illuminating the path toward the greatest good for the greatest number. Legislators and leaders, inspired by this philosophy, often weigh the outcomes of their decisions on the scales of collective happiness and societal benefit. In the sphere of economics, the invisible hand of the market is sometimes guided by a utilitarian glove. The pursuit of efficiency and the maximization of overall wealth echo the utilitarian call for actions that foster the well-being of all. Yet, the application of utilitarianism is not without its labyrinthine challenges. The elusive nature of happiness, a concept as diverse as humanity itself, defies simple quantification. How does one measure the intangible joys and sorrows, the hopes and despairs that weave the tapestry of human experience? Moreover, the specter of injustice looms when the majority's welfare overshadows the rights of the minority. Can the happiness of the many justify the sacrifice of the few? This question haunts the corridors of utilitarian thought, challenging proponents to reconcile the pursuit of overall well-being with the imperative of individual rights and moral integrity. As we contemplate the influence of utilitarianism in our contemporary world, we must grapple with these intricate dilemmas. The quest for a rational and compassionate society continues, a testament to the enduring legacy of Bentham and Mill, and a reminder of the profound responsibility that accompanies the power to shape the destiny of humankind.